Hello students, welcome to all on my YouTube channel New Vision Physics Academy. Myself Amol Palve. नवीन व्हिडिओ तुमच्यासाठी घेऊन आलोय. चॅप्टर नंबर 5 ऑसिलेशन या चॅप्टर वरचे सगळे न्यूमेरिकल्स आपण बघणार आहे. व्हिडिओ थोडा मोठा होईल नो डाऊट, कारण बरेचसे न्यूमेरिकल्स आहेत. सो फर्स्ट हाफ न्यूमेरिकल फर्स्ट व्हिडिओ मध्ये आपण बघणार आहे. आणि तर व्हिडिओ पूर्ण बघा, नोट डाऊन करा. टेक्स्टबुक मधले महाराष्ट्र स्टेट बोर्डच्या टेक्स्टबुक मधले जे अनसॉल्व्ड एग्जाम्पल आहे ते एग्जाम्पल तुमच्यासाठी घेऊन येतोय आपल्या या व्हिडिओमध्ये. चला तर मग सुरू करू. ऑसिलेशन या चॅप्टर वरचे अनसॉल्व्ड एग्जाम्पल जे महाराष्ट्र स्टेट बोर्डच्या इयत्ता 12वीच्या फिजिक्स टेक्स्टबुक मध्ये 129 पेजवर आहे. जर त्यावरचा क्वेश्चन सेकंड आपण बघितला तर त्यामध्ये आपल्याला दिलेलं आहे पहिले 1 to 7 हे थेरी क्वेश्चन्स आहेत आणि त्याच्यानंतर 8 नंबरवर पहिलं न्यूमेरिकल दिलंय अनसॉल्व्ड मधलं, ते न्यूमेरिकल आपण सॉल्व्ह करणार आहे. चला सुरू करूया. एक्झाम्पल नंबर 8 स्टार्टिंग काय, कारण सिरियली तो 8 नंबर आहे, पण एक्झाम्पल म्हटलं तर पहिलं आहे. ऍट व्हॉट डिस्टन्स फ्रॉम द मीन पोझिशन इज द स्पीड ऑफ पार्टिकल परफॉर्मिंग SHM half its maximum speed given path length of SHM is 10 centimeter. काय दिलंय बघा. एक पार्टिकल आहे. ऍट व्हॉट डिस्टन्स, डिस्टन्स आपल्याला त्या पार्टिकलचं काढायचंय. ऍट व्हॉट डिस्टन्स फ्रॉम द मेन पोझिशन इज द स्पीड ऑफ द पार्टिकल. At what distance from the mean position is the speed of the particle performing SHM half its maximum speed. म्हणजे मीन पोझिशन पासून किती अंतरावर जर एखादा पार्टिकल SHM परफॉर्म करत असेल तर त्या पार्टिकलचा स्पीड हा त्याच्या मॅक्सिमम स्पीडच्या स्पीड पेक्षा एक्झॅक्टली हाफ राहील. तो ते डिस्टन्स मेन पोझिशन पासून आपल्याला काढायचं. अँड द गिव्हन थिंग इज पाथ लेंथ आपल्याला दिलेली आहे. सो गिव्हन मी पहिल्यांदा नोट डाऊन करतो. सो हिअर गिव्हन कसं नोट डाऊन होणार, पाथ लेंथ, बरोबर. पाथ लेंथ आपण जर मीन पोझिशन एक्स्ट्रीम पोझिशनचा विचार केला तर पाथ लेंथ इज द डिस्टन्स बिटवीन टू एक्स्ट्रीम पोझिशन. मी त्याला टोटल लेंथ जर मी म्हटलं L, देन इट इज इक्वल टू 2 इंटू एम्प्लिट्यूड. ओके, पाथ लेंथ म्हणजे काय तर टोटल पाथ लेंथ ही 2 इंटू एम्प्लिट्यूड इतकी असते, कारण दोन एक्स्ट्रीम मधलं पोझिशन, दोन एक्स्ट्रीम पॉइंट मधलं अंतर म्हणजे पाथ लेंथ होईल. आणि म्हणून पाथ लेंथ इज 2 इंटू एम्प्लिट्यूड. सो 2 इंटू एम्प्लिट्यूड, पण हिअर दॅट पाथ लेंथ इज गिव्हन विच इज 10 सेंटीमीटर. पाथ लेंथ किती दिली आपल्याला, 10 सेंटीमीटर दिली आहे. मग जर पाथ लेंथ 10 सेंटीमीटर आहे देन एम्प्लिट्यूड इज व्हॉट, एम्प्लिट्यूड A इज इक्वल टू 2/10 दॅट इज 5 सेंटीमीटर. मग सेंटीमीटर इज नॉट SI युनिट, so convert that centimeter into meter. So 5 into 10 raised to minus 2 meter. हे झालं याचं SI युनिट, बरोबर आहे. 5 into 10 raised to minus 2 meter हे SI युनिट मध्ये कन्व्हर्शन होईल. यानंतर आपल्याला आणखी कोणती क्वांटिटी दिली आहे का, याच्या व्यतिरिक्त कोणतीही क्वांटिटी आपल्याला दिलेली नाहीये. या व्यतिरिक्त कुठलीही क्वांटिटी दिलेली नाहीये. मग A इज इक्वल टू 5 सेंटीमीटर आणि पाथ लेंथ, आपण पाथ लेंथ दिली त्याच्यावरून आपण एम्प्लिट्यूड ही डिराईव्ह केली. ओके, सो एम्प्लिट्यूड आला. देन हिअर वी हॅव टू डिराईव्ह द डिस्टन्स. ऍट व्हॉट डिस्टन्स फ्रॉम द मेन पोझिशन, अँड द डिस्टन्स फ्रॉम द मेन पोझिशन इज कॉल्ड डिस्प्लेसमेंट अँड विच इज डिनोटेड बाय X. म्हणजे आपल्याला या ठिकाणी X ची व्हॅल्यू काढायची. And the most important given condition, मग अकॉर्डिंग टू गिव्हन कंडिशन, जी कंडिशन याच्यामध्ये दिली ती कंडिशन काय म्हटलंय, द स्पीड ऑफ द पार्टिकल परफॉर्मिंग SHM. जर पार्टिकल SHM परफॉर्म करत असेल देन हाफ इट्स मॅक्सिमम स्पीड. So let V be the speed of the particle. So V is equal to, that is velocity or speed is equal to maximum speed म्हणजे डिनोट करतो V max ने. So it is given V max upon 2. हे गिवन आहे की मॅक्सिमम स्पीड और वेलॉसिटी जी आहे, मी इथं लिहू शकतो आपण स्पीड और वेलॉसिटी. ही जी स्पीड और वेलॉसिटी आहे, दॅट स्पीड और वेलॉसिटी इज इक्वल टू V max अपॉन 2. मग स्पीडचा फॉर्म्युला काय? स्पीडचा जो फॉर्म्युला आपल्याकडे, जर मी स्पीड म्हणजे मॅग्निट्यूड मध्ये घेतलं, देन इट इज ओमेगा अंडर रूट a square, where a is the amplitude, minus x square, that is the displacement of particle from mean position. Omega under root a square minus x square is equal to V max. V max is what? V max is amplitude into omega. Maximum velocity a omega is there upon 2. Now next we have to solve this equation. जर V max इकडे ओमेगा अंडर रूट ए स्क्वेअर मायनस एक्स स्क्वेअर इज इक्वल टू a by 2, then what is here? This omega and this omega on both side is same, so omega is cancel and taking square on both side. दोघं साइडचं काय केलं? स्क्वेअर घेतला, म्हणजे स्क्वेअरिंग केला. जर बोथ साइडचा स्क्वेअर केला तर आपल्याला काय मिळेल? बोथ साइडचा जर मी स्क्वेअर घेतला तर मला काय करता येईल? स्क्वेअर रूट इथलं रिमूव्ह होईल. म्हणजेच काय? जर मी स्क्वेअरिंग केलं तर इकडे स्क्वेअर रूट रिमूव्ह होईल, दॅट इज ए स्क्वेअर मायनस ऑफ एक्स स्क्वेअर इज इक्वल टू हियर ऑल्सो ए स्क्वेअर अपॉन 2 चा स्क्वेअर येईल 4. Now what we have to do here? We have to find out the value of x. मग x ची व्हॅल्यू जर आपल्याला फाइंड आउट करायची तर याला मी रिअरेंज कसं करू शकतो? याला रिअरेंज करण्यासाठी मला एक्स स्क्वेअर ची व्हॅल्यू जर काढायची आहे, then एक्स स्क्वेअर इज इक्वल टू एक्स स्क्वेअर या साईडला शिफ्ट होईल, म्हणजे हा ए स्क्वेअर मायनस होईल. सो ए स्क्वेअर मायनस ऑफ ए स्क्वेअर डिवायडेड बाय 4. ओके, नाउ a square minus a square by 4. जर मी डिनॉमिनेटर सेम केले, then it becomes 3 a square upon 4, but that is the value of x square. Now taking square root on both side, जर मी दोघं बाजूचं स्क्वेअर रूट घेतलं तर मला x ची व्हॅल्यू मिळेल. सो x इज इक्वल टू √3 into a upon 2. So √3 means what? √3 is, the value of √3 is 1.732 into amplitude is given 5 into 10 raised to minus 2, because amplitude मीटर मध्ये मी ती व्हॅल्यू पुट करतोय, divided by 2. Okay, now if we solve it, then we get 1.732 into 5 upon 2. So if we multiply this 1.732 by 5, see here 1.732 into 5. If we multiply this, we get 5 into 2, 10, 1 is carry. Okay, 1 carry here. 5 into 3, 15 plus 1, 16. Again 1 is carry. 5 into 7, that is 35. 1, 36. So instead of 1, now 3 carry. So 5 into 5 plus 3, it becomes 8. So 8.660. So it becomes what? 8.660. That is the multiplication of, here the decimal point is after one digit, so the answer is what? 8.66 divided by 2. Hence we get 4.33, and if here we put the value of amplitude in meter, then x is also in meter. If we put the value of amplitude in centimeter, देन x इज इन सेंटीमीटर, बट वी यूज, इथे आपण अँप्लिट्यूडची व्हॅल्यू कशामध्ये पुट केली, मीटर मध्ये पुट केली. सो मीटर मध्ये पुट केली तर इथं 10⁻² ॲज इट इज आहे. सो हिअर दॅट मल्टिप्लाय बाय 10⁻² इज हिअर. So it is equal to into 10⁻² meter or 4.33 centimeter. So this is the answer of first numerical. 8 नंबरचं न्यूमेरिकल आपण सॉल्व्ह केलं, ज्याचा आन्सर किती आला, 4.33 सेंटीमीटर. बरोबर, 4.33 सेंटीमीटर हे पहिल्या न्यूमेरिकलचं आन्सर आलं. Now see the next numerical, that is number 9. So numerical number 9 is there. सिरियलीच मी घेतोय, टेक्स्टबुक मध्ये 9 नंबरचं एक्झाम्पल हे आहे. सो एक्झाम्पल नंबर 9. What is that example? In SI unit, comma, the differential equation of an SHM is d square x by dt square is equal to minus 36x. Find its frequency and period. Now here the differential equation of SHM is given. So what is the differential equation of SHM which is given? So write that equation, d square x by dt square, that is the given equation here, is equal to minus 36x. This is given equation, and from this we have to derive the frequency, that is n, denoted by n, and periodic time, which is denoted by capital T. So these two quantities which we have to derive here. So see, d square x by dt square is equal to minus 36x. So this is the given, and we know, now we know the standard differential equation. We know the differential equation of SHM is, differential equation of SHM, if a particle performs linear SHM, then the differential equation is what, d square x by dt square plus omega square x is equal to 0. Okay, so from this we get what, d square x by dt square is equal to minus omega square x. So here this given condition, give it equation number 1. This is the standard equation, give it equation number 2. So what we can write here, from equation 1 and 2. From equation 1 and 2. If we compare these two equations, then what we get? We get minus of omega square x is equal to minus of 36x. So here that x cancel, minus sign also get cancel, and if we take the square root, then we get omega is equal to 6. Now here omega is equal to 6. Again we know what is omega. Omega is equal to 2 pi n. So 2 pi, it means that 2 pi n is equal to 6, correct? So what is n? N is equal to 6 upon 2 pi. That is equal to 3 upon 3.3 upon pi. So here if 3, the value of 3 is what? Here the value of pi is what? 3.142. Now what? We have to solve this here. Now how we can find out the value of n here? So to find out the value of n, we have to use a log here. कारण 3 upon 3.142. We cannot do it manually. So here to find the value of n, we use log. So log of 3 minus log of 3.142. So let's find out the log of 3. Log of 3 means here 3. If we have to find out the log of 3, then we have to first write the characteristics of this. So if the number is greater than 1, here the number is greater than 1 because it is 3, then the number of digit in integral part is 0, so the characteristics is 0. So 0 point, here 1 digit is there, integral part, the number of digit in integral part of 3 is 1, so 1 minus 1 0, so characteristics is 0 point, and 30 is 0, that is 4771. So first log of 3 means 0.4771 minus log of 3.142, that is 0.4972. So let's subtract these two. We get what we get here, 0.4771 minus 0.4972. So what is the subtraction here? 11 minus 2, 9 is there, 1 carry. 17 minus 8, again 9 is there, again 1 carry. 17 minus 10 now, 17 minus 10, that is 7, 1 carry is there. Now 14 minus 5, that is 9, 1 carry, so it is bar 1.9799. so the here bar 1.9799. Now we have to find out the antilog of this. Okay, let's check the subtraction once again. 11 minus 2, 9 is there. Okay, 1 carry. 17 minus 8, 9 is there, 1 carry. 17 minus 10, 7 is there. 14 minus 5, 9. Okay, bar 1.9799. Now find out the antilog of this 9799. We have to find the antilog. So what is the antilog? 0.97. 0.97 च 9 आणि 9 मध्ये आपल्याला antilog पाहावं लागेल. So 9528, so it becomes 9548. So the digit from antilog is 9548. But here what is the characteristics? Bar 1 is the characteristics. If we add 1 in the characteristics, then bar 1 plus 1 0, so 0.9548, and it is the frequency, so unit of frequency is what? Hertz there. So the frequency, the value of frequency, the reading for frequency is what? Hertz is there. So this is in hertz. So we get the frequency in hertz 0.9548. Now again we have to derive what? Time, periodic time T, and we know periodic time is the reciprocal of frequency. So if we put the value of n here, that is 1 upon 0.9548, then the reciprocal of this, if we find out the reciprocal from the logbook, then the answer is 1.05 second, and this is the answer for second example. T is equal to 1.05 second. Okay, so this one is the answer of second example. Okay, example number 10 now. Third example, that is serially the number 10. A needle of sewing machine moves along a path of amplitude 4 cm. Here amplitude 4 cm is given with a frequency 5 Hz. 5 Hz frequency is given, and we have to find the acceleration 1/30 second after it has crossed the mean position. Now see, here what is given? First given is here amplitude. So write down here amplitude, L is there, amplitude, which is denoted by capital A, is equal to 4 centimeter. So we know centimeter is not SI unit, so we convert it into 10 raised to multiplied by 10 raised to minus 2 to convert it in meter. The next given is what? Frequency is given. Frequency is denoted by N, and which is equal to what? 5 hertz. So this is the frequency given here. Now time is given. T is equal to 1 upon 30 hertz. That is time 1 upon 30 hertz time is given here. Now T given there, N is given, A is also given, and we have to find out the acceleration. So how we can find out the acceleration? So see here, now we know the particle is performing circular motion. So for a particle performing circular motion, we know the formula for acceleration is, so we know for a particle performing circular motion, acceleration is equal to what? In magnitude, that acceleration is equal to omega square x. So we take here in magnitude, so negative sign is not there. In magnitude only positive is there. So in magnitude, acceleration is equal to omega square x. So what is here? If acceleration is equal to omega square x, but here see what is given here. Here amplitude is given, frequency is given, time is also given, but not omega or not x is given. So what we have to do? Here we have to put the value of x. We know x is what? X is the displacement. And what is the displacement of the particle? If it is from mean position, then we put the formula for displacement as omega square into a sine of omega t. Okay, this is the displacement when particle starts from mean position, and here it is given that particle cross the mean position. So a sine omega t is there. Now once again one substitution is also there. We put the value of omega as 2 pi n, but here square is there, so the square of 2 is 4. Now pi square, now n square. Okay, 4 pi square n square into a as it is sine of, again the value of omega is 2 pi n into t. Okay, so it is equal to, now we know the value, all values here, so substitute the value. 4 is there into 3.142 square is there into n is 5 and 5 square is 25 is there into 10 raised to minus 2 is there. So the square of 10 raised to minus 2 becomes what? 10 raised to minus 4 is there. The n square into, no need to square it. So this is not the square here. This quantity is not here. N is only 25 into a. A is what? A is 4 into 10 raised to minus 2 into sine of 2 pi. So I keep 2 into pi as it is because it is in radian. That is into n. N means what? 5 into t means what? 1 upon 30. Now let's simplify it. Is equal to, now what do we get? 4 into 25, that is 100. 100 into 4, 400. And here 10 raised to minus 2 is there. So 400 means 4 into 10 raised to 2. So it becomes only 4. So 4 into, in bracket, 3.142 bracket square into sine of, what is here? Now see, here 5 into 2, 10. 10 upon 30, that is 3. So here if we take this 5 into 6, here 2 into 3, so the remaining is what? Pi by 3. So that is equal to 4 as it is into this 3.142 bracket square as it is into what? Sine pi by 3. Sine pi by 3 means 60, and sine 60 is root 3 upon 2. Okay, so 2 here 2 is there, 2. Now what is the value of root 3? Root 3 is, we take this as it is, 3.142 bracket square into root 3 means 1.7, so this 2 is there into 1.732. 1.732 is what? This is the value of root 2, 1.732. Now here again we keep square as it is, 3.142 as it is ठेवतो कारण मी ते log मध्ये सॉल्व करणार आहे, इज इक्वल टू इंटू, नाउ मल्टिप्लाय बाय 2, 1.732 ला 2 ने मल्टिप्लाय केलं, व्हॉट इज दिस? 4, 3 into 2 6, now 7 into 2 14, 1 carry, okay, and 1 carry 2, so 3.464. now use log to solve this, so 2 into, because power is 2 there, log of 3.142 plus log of 3.464, so that is equal to 2 into log of 3.142 is 0.4972 plus 0. now 3464 means 34 चा 6 आणि 4 मध्ये, so 0.34 चा 6 आणि 34 चा 6 आणि 4 मध्ये किती येईल? so it is 5391 plus 4 5, so it is 5396, so the log is 5396. now what we, the next is multiplied by 2, so 2 into 2 4, 7 into 2 again 4, 1 carry 14 inner, 9 into 18, 18 plus 1 19, so 9 is there, okay, 1 carry 4 plus 8, so again 9 is there, so the multiply by 2 we get 0.9944 plus 0.5396. now to add this, write it here, 0.9944 plus 0.5396. what we get here? 6 plus 4 10, 0 1 carry, 9 plus 4 13 plus 1 14, okay, 1 carry, then 9 10 13 3, again 1 carry, 9 10 15 5, so 1 is there, 1.5340, that is the addition, 1.5340, and we have to find out the antilog of this. so what is the antilog of this? 1.534, so 0.53 चा 4 मध्ये किती antilog येईल? जो antilog येईल, that is the final answer there. so 0.53 चा 4 मध्ये, that is 3420, and hence the final answer here 3420, but where is the decimal point? Here the characteristics is 1, so add 1 in it, 1 plus 1 2, so decimal point is after 2 digit, and this is the answer 3420. but which quantity we derive here? Here we derive, we have to find out the acceleration here, so this is the answer of acceleration, and hence the unit of acceleration is what? meter per second square. What is the unit of acceleration is meter per second square. So this is the example number. So this one is the example number 10, and the answer of number 10 is 34.2 meter per second square. 2 or 20. Now example number 11. 11, what is the number? 11 number example is potential energy of a particle performing linear SHM is 0.1 pi square x square joule. If mass of the particle is 20 gram, find the frequency of SHM. Now see here, what is the solution of this example? Now here what is given? Given is potential energy. That potential energy is equal to 0.1 pi square x square, and unit is what? Joule. Then mass of particle is given. Mass is equal to 20 gram. But 20 gram is not the SI unit, and energy is measured in SI unit. So 20 into 10 raised to minus 3 kg, that is the SI unit. Okay, and we have to find out here what the frequency is to be find out, that is N. Now let's see how we can find out the frequency. Now we know for a particle performing linear SHM, जर एखादा पार्टिकल लिनियर SHM परफॉर्म करत असेल, then potential energy of that particle is 1/2 m omega square x square. That is the formula for potential energy, and here potential energy is given here. So put the value of potential energy here, that is 0.1 into pi square into x square, that is equal to 1/2 into m. Mass is what? 20 into 10 raised to minus 3. What is omega square here? We put here omega is equal to 2 pi n, because here we have to derive the n. So put omega. Omega is what? Omega is equal to 2 pi n. So if we put omega is equal to 2 pi n, now we need the square here. So the square of 2 is 4 into pi square into n square. Now what here, and finally remaining is what? X square is there. So this x square get cancelled. This pi square is also get cancelled. This 2 and this 4, so 2 into 2 is there. So what we get here, the remaining is 0.1 is equal to 20 is there, into this 2 is there, into 10 raised to minus 3 is there. Okay, into now 10 raised to minus 3 is there. Then what next? N square is there. So these are the remaining quantities there. So n square is what? N square is 0.1 divided by this 40 into 10 raised to minus 3. That is equal to, if this 10 raised to minus 3 moves to numerator, then becomes plus 3, and this 0.1 means 10 raised to minus 1, so it becomes 100. So we get here 100 upon 40, that is 0 get cancelled, that is 10 upon 4, that is 2.5. Correct? So 2.5, but this is the value of n square. We have to find n there. So n is equal to under root of 2.5. So under root of 2.5 means what? That is the 1/2 log of, here 2.5 is there, log of 2.5. So log of 2.5 is what? 0.4979. That is the log of 25. Log of 25 is what? 3979, not 4979. It is 3979 and divided by 2. So if we divide it by 2, we get 0 point. So let's divide it by 2. 0.3979, and this is 2. So 0 is there, decimal point is there, 1 is remaining, 19, then 9, 18, again 1 is there, so it becomes 17, then it is 8 2 into 8, 16, again 1 is there, so 19, so again here 9 and 1 is remaining, so 5. Then we get 0.19895. So what we have to take? We have to take the antilog of 0.1989, and the antilog of 0.1989 is, the antilog is 0.19. okay, so 0.19 8 आणि 9, 0.19 चा 8 मध्ये तो येतो 1578 आणि 9 म्हणजे 3, म्हणजे आलं 1581. So the final answer is what? The final answer is 1581, and the decimal point is after one digit because characteristics is 0. So we get here 1.581, आणि फ्रिक्वेन्सीची व्हॅल्यू आपण डिराइव्ह केली. सो द युनिट इज व्हॉट? हर्ट्झ देअर. सो युनिट काय आलं? हर्ट्झ हे युनिट आलं. सो दिस इज द एक्झाम्पल नंबर 11 नंबरचं एक्झाम्पल आपण इथं घेतलं. नाउ लेट्स टेक द एक्झाम्पल, नेक्स्ट एक्झाम्पल, दॅट इज एक्झाम्पल नंबर 12. आता एक्झाम्पल नंबर 12 कसं सॉल्व्ह करणार? एक्झाम्पल नंबर 12 इज व्हॉट? The total energy of a body of mass, the total energy of a body of mass, what? Of mass 2 kg performing SHM, the total energy of a body of mass 2 kg performing SHM is 40 joule. Find its speed while crossing the center of the path. Now total energy is given here, and we have to derive the speed, but while crossing the center of the path. Center of the path cross kartana, what is the total energy of the particle? Now see here, what is total energy of the particle? Now given is what? Total energy. So first write, given is there, total energy is equal to 40 joule. Okay, then mass of a body is given. Mass is in kg here, so 2 kg is there, no need to convert. So 2 kg is mass is there, and we have to calculate the velocity, but where? Velocity when crossing the center. Now center is what? Center means mean position, so we have to calculate the velocity at mean position. Now see, now we have, so we know here what is the formula for total energy of a particle. जर एखादा पार्टिकल सिंपल हार्मोनिक मोशन परफॉर्म करत असेल तर त्या पार्टिकलच्या टोटल एनर्जीचा फॉर्म्युला आपल्याकडे आहे 1/2 m ओमेगा स्क्वेअर ए स्क्वेअर. बरोबर? दिस इज द फॉर्म्युला फॉर द टोटल एनर्जी ऑफ पार्टिकल. टोटल एनर्जी इज इक्वल टू 1 ओमेगा स्क्वेअर ए स्क्वेअर. बट हियर we know the maximum velocity Vmax. The formula for Vmax is what? The formula for Vmax is A omega. Now if we take the square here, Vmax square, then A square omega square is there. So if we put the value here, 1/2 m, now this total energy equation is written like this. That is the maximum velocity. बरोबर? So here total energy is given, that is 40. So from this we can calculate the Vmax square is equal to what? 40 into 2 upon m upon 2, because m is also 2 there. So Vmax is equal to what? 40. Now Vmax, taking square root, we get Vmax is equal to under root 40 there. So under root 40 means what? Under root 40, if we have to find out under root 40, then again take the log 1 upon 2 into log of 40. That is equal to 1 upon 2 into log of 40 means 1.40 चा 0 मध्ये किती लॉग येईल? 40 चा 0 मध्ये आला 6021. So the log of 40 is 1.6021. So we have to divide it by 2. If we divide it by 2, what we get here is equal to 2 ने जर divide केलं, then it becomes 0.8. Okay, then again 0.105. So here we have to take antilog of this. Now antilog of 80, 0.80 चा 1 मध्ये, कारण antilog एक 1 0 आहे, 0 तर येणार नाही. सो 0.80 चा 1 मध्ये 6324, and hence the final answer of this is 6.324. velocity आपण derive केली, so meter per second. But here why Vmax is there? Because we know velocity at mean position is maximum. Velocity at mean position, that is at center, is maximum mean position, so we can derive here Vmax. Velocity at mean position is Vmax, and that is equal to what? The value is 6.324 meter per sec. So this is the correct answer. Now let's solve next example. Example number 13 there. Next example आपण बघू. Example number 13. Now see what is the example 13. 12 number आपण घेतला. Now 13 numberचं example. A simple pendulum performs SHM of period 4 second. एक simple pendulum आहे जो SHM परफॉर्म करतोय, पिरियड त्याचा 4 सेकंद आहे. ओके, पिरियडिक टाइम दिलाय 4 सेकंद. हाऊ मच टाइम आफ्टर क्रॉसिंग द मेन पोझिशन विल द डिस्प्लेसमेंट ऑफ द बॉब बी 1/3 ऑफ इट्स एम्प्लिट्यूड. सो एक सिंपल पेंडुलम आहे की जो पिरियडिक टाइम त्याचा 4 सेकंद आहे. सो लेट्स सी व्हाट इज गिवन हियर. फर्स्ट गिवन इज पिरियडिक टाइम, कैपिटल T इज इक्वल टू 4 सेकंद. ओके, पिरियडिक टाइम दिलाय 4 सेकंद. देन हाऊ मच टाइम आफ्टर क्रॉसिंग द मीन पोझिशन. मीन पोझिशन नंतर किती टाइम लागेल विचारलाय, म्हणजे स्मॉल टी विचारलाय. पण कशासाठी? आफ्टर टाइम मीन पोझिशन द डिस्प्लेसमेंट विल द डिस्प्लेसमेंट ऑफ द बॉब टू 1/3 ऑफ इट्स एम्प्लिट्यूड. सो टाइम आपल्याला विचारलाय कशासाठी? वेन द टाइम इज आस्क्ड, बट वेन x इज इक्वल टू 1/3 ऑफ एम्प्लिट्यूड, म्हणजे एम्प्लिट्यूड डिवायडेड बाय 3. सो x इज इक्वल टू a/3 येईल. याच्यासाठी मेन पोझिशन नंतर किती टाइम लागेल हे आपल्याला विचारलंय. नाउ सी हियर. Now from this we know the formula for x, or we know the displacement x of a particle performing linear SHM. Now we know what is the displacement of particle, that is x is equal to, what is the displacement of particle? So x is equal to a sine of omega t. A sine of omega t. So this is the formula for displacement if particle start from mean position. Here mean position is given, so we use this formula. Now put the value of a ची value, put the value of x is equal to a/3, that is equal to a sine of. here omega is not given but periodic time is given, so instead of omega we use 2 pi by t here into small t, correct? So now a get cancelled. Okay, so 1 upon 3 is equal to sine of, let's see here, 2 pi. What is capital T? Capital T is 4 here, so 4 into t. So 2 get cancelled, so 2 into 2 4. So we get here 1 upon 3 is equal to sine of, what is here, pi by 2, so pi upon 2 into t. Now what we have to do here, we have to derive the value of t. But look at here, though here 1 upon 3 is equal to sine pi by 2 into t, if we take sine inverse, then we get the value of pi by 2 into t here. So here we take pi by 2 into t. So pi upon 2 into t is equal to sine inverse of 1 upon 3 is there. Now pi by 2 as it is into t as it is. Now sine inverse of 1 upon 3 means for which angle the value of sine is for which angle the value of sine is 1 by 3. So if we use the logbook to find sine inverse of 1 by 3, then here we have to adjust it, so we have to simplify it. So for this, sine inverse of 1 upon 3 means 0.3333. Okay, now by using logbook we can find the sine inverse of 0.333, and the answer of this is, so we get here pi by 2 into t as it is, that is equal to sine inverse of 0.3333. Now here we have to convert it, we have to find this value and we have to convert it in radian. So 19.47, this is the value of sine inverse of 0.333 from log table, natural sine च्या टेबल मधनं ही व्हॅल्यू आपण फाइंड आउट केली, into this is the value in radian, we have to convert it into this is the value in degree, 19 degree, 19.47 degree, we have to convert it into radian, so multiplied by pi by 180. कारण साइन इनवर्स म्हणजे आपल्याला अँगल मिळणार, अँगल आपण डिग्री मध्ये येणार, सो ही व्हॅल्यू डिग्री मध्ये आली आणि या डिग्री मधल्या व्हॅल्यूचं कन्व्हर्शन आपण कशामध्ये केलं पाहिजे, रेडियन मध्ये केलं पाहिजे, म्हणून याला पाय बाय 180 ने आपण मल्टिप्लाय केलं. सो दिस पाय गेट कॅन्सल, सो फायनली वी गेट t is equal to what, 19.47 into 2 divided by 180, and if we simplify it we get the answer 0.2163 second. So after 0.2163 second, the displacement of the particle is 1/3 of its amplitude. So this is the answer of 13 number example. Now example number 14. Now let's see what is the answer of example number 14. Now example number 14 is there. Okay, so let's see a simple pendulum. Again this is the same example from similar topic. A simple pendulum of length 100 centimeter. So simple pendulum, the length of simple pendulum is given. A simple pendulum of length 100 centimeter performs SHM. एक सिंपल पेंडुलम है 100 सेंटीमीटर लेंथ है, SHM परफॉर्म करता है. फाइंड द रिस्टोरिंग फोर्स एक्टिंग ऑन इट्स बॉब ऑफ मास 50 kg, 50 ग्राम मास है, 100 centimeter length restoring force we have to find out when the displacement from the mean position is 3 centimeter. Now note down the given things. So here length of pendulum is given. L is equal to what? 100 centimeter. 100 centimeter means what? It is equal to 1 meter. 100 centimeter means 1 meter is there. Then next we have to find restoring force, that is F is equal to question mark when mass is given, that is 50 gram. So converted into SI unit, so we get 50 into 10 raised to minus 3 kg. Okay, 50 into 10 raised to minus 3 kg. Now next one is what? X is also given, displacement is given. What is that? Displacement is equal to 3 centimeter. So we have to convert it into meter. So 3 into 10 raised to minus 2 meter. Okay, so this is X, and we have to find out here what? We have to find out here the restoring force. But this is the example of simple pendulum. Now for simple pendulum, for restoring force, what is the formula is there? For restoring force, we write here the formula for restoring force is what? F is equal to kx. Okay, so F is equal to kx. We write here the formula is in bracket. F is equal to kx. So we don't know here what is k. Instead of k, we use m omega square x. So see here, if we find out the value of omega, then we use this formula. But for omega is also unknown here, but we know here simple pendulum is given. And simple pendulum is given, then we can find out the periodic time of simple pendulum. From periodic time, we can find out the omega. And if we put the omega is here in this formula F, formula of F, if we put omega here, then we get the restoring force. So we know for simple pendulum. So first for simple pendulum. सिंपल पेंडुलम साठी काय लिहिता येईल आपल्याला? आपल्याकडे सिंपल पेंडुलमच्या पिरियडिक टाइमचा फॉर्म्युला आहे. सो फॉर सिंपल पेंडुलम capital T is equal to, what is the formula for periodic time of simple pendulum? That is 2 pi under root L upon G. This is the formula for periodic time of simple pendulum. If we take here T upon 2 pi, then it is equal to what? Under root L upon G. So but omega, we know omega is equal to what? Omega is equal to 2 pi by T. That is equal to under root G upon L. बरोबर है? Under root G upon L, and L is 1, so it is equal to, simplify जर आपण केलं, then it is equal to root G is there. Okay, now we know F is equal to what? F is equal to kx is there. F, the value of F is what? Kx is there. So F is equal to m omega square into x. Now we have the value of omega, m and x. All values are given here. So now put m is what? 50 into 10 raised to minus 3. Omega square is there. Omega is root G. So omega is G, and the value of G is what? 9.8 in meter per second square. So x is what? X is 3 into 10 raised to minus 2. So if we simplify it, we get 150 into 9.8 into 10 raised to minus 5. So if we solve it, 150 into 9.8 into 10 raised to minus 5. So here that is what we get here. Here 15 into 98 and into this is 10 raised to minus 5. So if we simplify it, we get the final answer 1.47 into 10 raised to minus 2 Newton. So what we have to do here, 15 into 98, we multiply these two. Here we multiply it. Let's see how this answer came. 98 into 15. Okay, 8 into 5 40, so 4 is there. 9 into 4 45, 49 is there. Into 1, so 8 9. If we add it, this is 0. 9 plus 8, this is 17. 1 carry. 13 plus 1 14. So this is 1470 into 10 raised to minus 5 is there. So this answer is like this, 1470, that is 1470 into 10 raised to minus 5. So if we rearrange it, we get 1.47 into 10 raised to minus 2. So Newton, restoring force is there, so unit is what? Newton is there. Now see example number 50. Example number 15 is there. Find the change in length. So here we have to find out the change in length of a seconds pendulum if the acceleration due to gravity at the place changes from 9.75 meter per second to 9.8 meter per second square. So let's see, we have to find out the change in length of seconds pendulum. So there are two pendulum is there. So for first pendulum, the acceleration due to gravity is g1, that is equal to 9.75 meter per second square. So दोन पेंडुलम इथं आहे तेव्हाच त्यांच्यामधला चेंज होईल. सो पहिल्या पेंडुलम साठी जे एक्सेलरेशन ड्यू टू ग्रॅव्हिटीची व्हॅल्यू आहे ती आहे 9.75 आणि दुसरा जो पेंडुलम आहे त्याच्यासाठी एक्सेलरेशन ड्यू टू ग्रॅव्हिटीची व्हॅल्यू आहे 9.8 मीटर पर second square. Let L1 be the length of first pendulum. L1 length of first pendulum. Okay, then we use shortcut here, and L2 is the length of second pendulum. So L2 is the length of second pendulum, L1 is the length of first pendulum, and we know for seconds pendulum, the length of seconds pendulum, the formula for length is L1 is equal to G upon pi square. So here for first pendulum, G1 upon pi square is there. And for seconds pendulum, L2 is equal to G2 upon pi square. Pi square is common here because constant hai. Okay, so here we have to find out the change in length. So let's take L1 minus L2. Okay, L1 minus L2 is equal to what? L1 minus L2 is equal to G1 upon pi square minus G2 upon pi square. So pi square is common, so 1 upon pi square in bracket G1 minus G2. So let's put the value here, 1 upon pi square as it is in bracket 9.75 minus 9.8. Here 8 means what? 8 0 is there. So 1 upon pi square in bracket 0.05 is there. Okay, 0.05 is there, but the answer is negative, so minus sign is there. Because this is one is answer is negative, so minus sign is there. So we get here what we get, minus of 0.05 and the value of pi square, that is 3.142 bracket square is there. Okay, if we solve it, now we have to solve it to find the change. So to find the change, what we have to do here? We have to use the log. If we use the log, then we can find the change. Then log in log here is equal to minus sign is as it is, log of 0.05, okay, minus of here minus of 2 into log of 0.4972 is there. So here again minus of what 0.05 means bar 2.50 चा 0 मध्ये आहे, 50 चा 0 मध्ये लॉग किती येईल? सो 50.6990, सो बार 2.6990 minus 2 into, sorry, here not 4972, here is 3.142 is there आणि मग याचा लॉग येईल 0.4972. Now here minus sign as it is, this bar 2.6990 as it is, minus, if we multiply it by 2 we get 0.9944. So subtract these two. So what we get here, see here, bar 2.6990 minus of 0.9944. What is the subtraction? 10 minus 4, 6 is there. 9 minus 5, 4 is there. 9 minus 9, 0 is there. 16 minus 9. 16 minus 9, what? 7 is there. 1 is here. Bar 2 minus 1, so it becomes bar 3. Okay, bar 2 minus 1, bar 3. So the subtraction is here, this minus sign as it is, bar 3.7046. And we have to find out the antilog of this. So 0.70 चा 4 आणि 6 मध्ये किती अँटीलॉग येतो? लेट्स सी. 0.70 चा 4 मध्ये येतो 5058 आणि 6 मध्ये येतो 6. So 5058 plus 6, it becomes 5064. So it becomes 5064. So here it is equal to, if we take the antilog, we get 5064 here. Bar 3 is the characteristics. Add 1 it and give that decimal point. So 2 decimal point are there. Sorry, 2 zeros after decimal point. So approximately it is negative here. So we get the answer minus of 0.005064. Okay, so approximately the answer given in textbook is minus of 0.0051, and that is we find out the change in length, so it is in meter. And why negative sign is there? This negative sign shows that length is decreased. There is a decrease in length, so negative sign is there. So length is what? Decreased. So negative sign shows that the length is decreased here, and if the length is decreased, so we get here the negative sign. So these are the first example. 15 number पर्यंत आपण example पाहिले. 8 नंबर पासून आपण एक्झाम्पल स्टार्ट केले. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 आणि 15 एक्झाम्पल आपण सॉल्व्ह केले. उरलेले जे एक्झाम्पल आहे टोटल 23 एक्झाम्पल आहे. अप टू 15 आपण या व्हिडिओमध्ये बघितले. पुढचे एक्झाम्पल सॉल्व्ह करण्यासाठी पुढचा व्हिडिओ नक्की बघा. तोपर्यंत धन्यवाद.